My name is Jeremy Ketchings, and this is my Learning Manifesto for Lamar University. My Learning Manifesto is more of a motto. It comes down to the simple idea that learning is limitless when you don't define it. The simple graphic here in the middle is what's known as Gabriel's horn. It also can be known as Torricelli's trumpet. It's a mathematical paradox. So Torricelli was a mathematician in the 1600s who defined this geometric figure and discovered what some consider a paradox still to this day. What you need to know about Torricelli's trumpet is the volume of the trumpet. So the inside of it, you could simply fill up, meaning it has a finite volume. The idea is you could fill it up with a single gallon of paint. However, the outside, the surface area, if you were to continue painting the outside of this, you would run out of paint because the outside surface area is infinite. This is my idea of learning. It's not defined. You can do anything with it, and it will continue on forever. This is also the issue with the current education system. The current education system has defined learning, defined how we must teach, and defined how a student must learn. A lot of these restrictions come down to over-testing, passing rates, grade scale, student ratio, all these little details that we just want to focus on and say that this is what education is, this is what learning is, when it's not. These things are not bad, but when they are the driving force, they are bad. All these things have their purpose, but they should be used as a supplement to learning and not learning itself. So we're taking all these things, we're bundling them up in a little package, and we're giving it to people saying, here's education. And we fill up this idea of learning and we constrict it. So what we need to do is move to the outside. We can control what we can and change what we can. We can't change testing, not right away. That takes legislation. But we can control what happens inside the classroom and how it's handled. So to move to the outside, some things that you can think about is project-based learning, individualize the instruction, how to take the classroom and the learning from inside and take it outside. All of these things can be done with technology integration. We know the power of technology. It connects everyone everywhere, every student everywhere. It's the new tool of the new age, and teachers know this. However, there's some issues with it. Again, we know technology is in the palm of the hand of every student with a cell phone. We know it's a great innovative tool, but yet there's a stigma around it with certain teachers. You know, the cell phone, teachers are afraid to incorporate it in the classroom because they'll lose control of the classroom. Then with the school board, it's the debate of, do we go one-to-one? What is the cost of technology? Is it too great? Is it beneficial? We talk about the cost, even though we spend millions on textbooks that just simply sit in a closet, that do not enhance learning. I can Google something faster than I can find it in a textbook, and so can the student. If I don't understand, I can watch a video. And this is where digital learning needs to go. This is where learning needs to go. Make it individualized for the student. The students have the capability to learn. They have the integration of technology in their hand with a cell phone. And so teachers need to learn to start to use it and incorporate it. Not every lesson needs technology, and not every lesson needs a cell phone, but every classroom does. In my action research that I'm doing currently with Lamar, I've done quite a bit of studying, and what I've seen through my studies and through all these reports is that students want the cell phone in the classroom, not to have it just to play on and to be distracted, but they want learning in the classroom, and they want the cell phone in the classroom to look like learning outside of the classroom, and they want the cell phone to look like what's happening outside of the classroom. Every job now, people have a cell phone, and most jobs require that you have a cell phone. They know that the cell phone is incorporated in the world around them, so they want to see it incorporated into the classroom and into the learning. And teachers are afraid of this because they don't know how. And this is my goal. This is why I'm getting this degree, because I strive for professional development. And I want to give professional development to teachers to make them not be afraid. I want to help develop learning communities, which I think the school district should do. With learning communities, I've met a great team of people through this class, but why did I have to take this class to find a learning community? Why do I have to go online and look for it? Why can't that be a resource given to me? And that is what I'd like to do for the education system. I'd like to professionally develop teachers in my district and to help them develop learning communities of their own and find answers to incorporating technology, because there's not one answer. It's going to change every day. And this is what we need to discover, and this is what we need to do. I hope you enjoyed my learning manifesto. I hope that you learned something from it. Thank you for taking the time.